Whoever designed this carpet is evil. That's a flat surface. How to make guests uncomfortable in your home. This is the single greatest thing I have ever seen. His evil twin, Kilometers Morales. Serial killers saw these glasses and were like, yo, hey, do you want the rest of my shake? I'm full. What is wrong with you? Whoever put this up in the airport, I hate you. Dating a religious girl is the best. I cheat, she finds out. Then we pray about it and blame the devil. Isn't it crazy that in 100 years, everyone in this comment section will be dead? Not me though, I'm built different. April 21st, 2028. Bro, what? Men losing their glasses when they turn evil. It's because they can't see the consequences of their actions. Someone stole my phone last week and I just saw these photos on my iCloud. On February 14th, I will post I miss us comments on every couple's photo I see. Put a mirror on the stairs, scare the hell out of everyone. My wife and I are sitting on the couch watching TV, and then I hear a text, realizing I left my phone in the kitchen. I get up, go to the kitchen to check it. It's a text message from my wife. Please bring the chips on your way back. John Cena accidentally says, you can't see me, to a blind kid. After finishing a 90-kilometer ultra marathon, runners have to leave the stadium using these stairs. Someone broke all the Kit Kats at my store. Frog Army teen breeds millions of frogs in his backyard and leashes them on his neighborhood. Hello, little human. Okay, I kiss you now. Fun fact, the cat is checking the baby's mouth to see if it's still breathing. Were it not breathing, the cat would commence to eat it. Fun fact, pastor claimed that he went to hell and killed Satan. What's for dinner, mum? A vase of spaghetti and milk in a floral glass. Eat your aesthetic, Jonathan. These are called witches' stairs. Allegedly, witches cannot climb up them. You will occasionally find them in old New England homes. Yes, I imagine they are quite good at hurting old women. That's messed up on so many levels. What's messed up about it? Whoa, if that's you on your profile, you are really ugly. What the hell? Thorny devil, found in Central Australia. If the devil tempted Eve with an apple, he tempted me with the Home Depot employee stairs. The most evil rug I've ever seen. Imagine being drunk. People always say cyclists need to be more afraid of cars because in a collision, the car wins. It doesn't always have to be like that. We can both lose. What's the worst thing you've ever said to your parents? Twitter has me messed up, bruh. My dad started arguing with me and I told him, end it. The woman can balance herself, making it easier for you to carry her. Try picking up a 55-kilogram dead person. I agree. It was really hard when I did it. My son has been missing for a full 24 hours now. If we can hit 10k likes, I'll report it to the police. I want to like this because it's funny, but I also don't want your son to be found. Why does this guy look like he's plotting world domination with his evil cat? You don't sleep with the door open so the evil shadow from the hallway can get in? No. When school gets hard, just remember this. Knowledge is power. Power corrupts. Study hard. Be evil. This is really inspiring to me. The alphabet is seen from the side. The alphabet is seen from directly above. The fourth law of robotics is you gotta make it so the eyes go red when they turn evil. I finally quit drinking for good. Now, I drink for evil. Taking candy from a baby is seen as evil, but it's actually good because candy is bad for babies. Geese aren't cute. They are evil. People who talk about computer chips being evil sigils have never seen an automatic transmission valve body. This random number texted me and I couldn't help myself. When you get home and get the baby settled, call me. I thought you had the baby. What? If you're bored on Valentine's Day, just go up to random couples in restaurants and yell, who the hell is she? In 8th grade, I had a teacher who, if he caught you reading, would take your book away, read the ending, then threaten to tell you the ending if he caught you reading it again. Brazil has nearly 60,000 murderers. Here's a map to put that number in perspective. But, evil America. Brazil number uno. Why use guns when you can just put pins in Nerf bullets? If I were to make a horror game, I would have it autosave at random times, just to mess with the player. Or hell, put up a fake autosave. When I'm mad, I chew on this photo of Demi Lovato. Some kid at my local grocery store was saying poggers out loud in the cereal aisle. So I told his mother it was a racial slur. Safe to say, he ain't touching his Xbox for a while. This is messed up, forcing a kid into something he doesn't understand just because you believe in it. A child should never have to wear Crocs. Missing hiker was held captive as slave to 200-pound female cougar. Trigger warning, driving while intoxicated, driving without a license, posting while driving. Hey guys, what's up? Florida woman allegedly assaulted 2 people for doing inappropriate stretches at a pool. She attacked us. She is hiding a PS5 in her mouth. That haunts me, bro. When I touched 340 pounds, I thought that was hell. I'm down 41 pounds now. Still fat. Keep working though. Remove the hand from the box and you die. What's in the box? Wet food from the sink. Whenever we get into a heated argument, my wife stops mid-argument to take a selfie with me. I'm never amused. Just told a guy talking on his phone in the the library to shut up. And then everyone applauded me, so I told them to shut up too. I deserved the seat because I am a woman. I gave my seat for an old lady in the bus. Next day I lost my job as a driver. The world is cruel. Someone stole my debit card, went and spent $60 at a restaurant, and then only left a $4 tip. It's not even your card, and you leave a $4 tip. Unreal. The girl I like threw away her plastic spoon after she was done eating, so I took it home with me when she wasn't looking. I put it on my board. You can still see the food on it. It still even has the smell. You think everything's a game. He's too happy. Put that guy down. I enjoy getting my sleeves wet when I wash my hands. Whenever I'm at work and I have to wash my hands, I purposely wet my sleeves so that they stick better to my wrists and give me a nice cooling sensation. It's pure bliss. Be the villain you were born to be. Stop waiting for someone to come along and corrupt you. Succumb to the darkness yourself. This is surprisingly motivating. Why don't they make chew toys for adult humans? I used to chew on my ex's forearm. He had an injury and had sustained nerve damage, so he couldn't feel it. It was the best stress reliever. One of the few things his worthless self was good for. It's fun to chant Bloody Mary into your car side mirror 3 times and watch her jog and try to keep up. Being mean, even to demons. One day I will be strong and punch the sun. Yeah. Pretty sure that's not possible, so I will punch it. Look, buddy, if you try and punch the sun, your hand is just going to get burned up. Not really sure what you're expecting here. I'm gonna punch it real hard. I have this theory that if they had given the emoji guy like the simple dot eye emojis, then he wouldn't have been as inherently hateable. What do you guys think? Correct. They are destroying my garden. What is it? And how do I get rid of them without pesticides? Using that emoji after a normal sentence is the funniest thing ever. Had to bury my wife again. It is depressing to see the number of people who voted yes on this poll. If someone offered you 10k, but if you take it, a random person on Earth dies, would you take the 10k? Analyzing evil Walter White from Breaking Bad. Can you do a video killing people with a rock? Name a scam. The zoo charges us to see animals that they stole. Is gym really worth it? Was there some sort of study that says seasoning decreases muscle growth? Or do bodybuilders just eat the food equivalent of a sad note every day, voluntarily? I get why people associate this imagery with the devil now. Me at my evil computer, typing evil posts. Evil. Yeah, I don't like this. I hope nobody is evil. Smiley face. Oh no. SpongeBob eating an apple. Season 2 versus Season 12. Lil Nas X looks like an evil bisexual Christmas elf. I have never been so visibly disrespected in all of my life. Use your creativity for good, not evil. My thing I like to do is cooking in front of my friends who know which knife is made for what and forcing them to watch me use the wrong one for the wrong thing. Use a cheese grater for tomatoes. You will burn in hell for this. This post is evil. Please do not interact with it to contain the evil. Release the evil. Stop that. Wait, I have an awesome house design. I am architecture. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. This is the most optimistic thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Crematorium gets defibrillator. The room before the final boss, where the game lets you stock up, is the final boss poop. Every time there is a discussion on real AI enhanced images, I remember this image and die. What speed do you listen to your music at? I typically do 2 times, but sometimes I'll do 3 times for longer songs. I passed my state bar exam. My first client got sentenced to life. What if I followed every account? A lot of racism on here. I know he shot me, guys, but I forgave him. We forever. There is no way. My grandma died a few days ago, and I remember how she told me you were her favorite. All cheating aside, I need you right now. My grandma would want this. If you were dropped 2,000 years back in time with nothing but the knowledge you have now, what would you do? I would play Chief Keef until my phone died, then end it. If you choke to death on an ice cube, no one will know how you died. And yes, it's possible for an animal to be trans. Your cat having a pee-pee does not make it male. It's animal abuse to misgender your animals. He told me he's going to hug the evil out of the evil queen. Health must come first, or else evil can't prosper. She's spitting facts. Take care of yourself, or evil can't prosper. Drinking my violence milk, it makes me very evil and dangerous. Daily reminder, the aliens in They Live are less evil than our current overlords. The last sentence is the funniest sentence in the entire game. Evil Sims loves the dark, take great delight in the misfortune of others, and prefer to lead a life as far away from goodness as possible. Evil Sims will benefit in the pursuit of a business degree from Sims University. Supervillains when they were kids. Jim Carrey's Grinch was chaotic neutral, but Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat was just straight up chaotic evil. Something evil is afoot in East LA. Dark CVS, please give me your unholy ibuprofen. Chickenless bone wing. Wrong. Ghost chicken. Evil iFunny users be like, this picture goes hard. $5 to screenshot. I can't believe I predicted NFTs Please, I'm going to summon a demon. Yes, go kill my rival. I'm not a demon, I'm a daemon. Like, the voice that spoke to Socrates. What? I'm not evil. I'm more like a spirit who gives advice. You need to get a girlfriend, okay? John Goodman has changed his name to John Badman after dedicating his life to evil doings and deviousness. Game developers, but do people want to play evil characters? Untitled Goose Game. Just stumbled upon an Angry Birds OC wiki and what? Jeffrey the evil, Jeffrey the good, Jeffrey the neutral. The idea that vengeance against evil just makes you as bad as the evil you're taking up arms against feels very much like something the bad guys would make up and spread across popular culture to make sure we don't shove their head in a guillotine. Just saying. The greatest trick the devil ever played was getting me banned from an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. Why'd you get banned? Touched the rat? What rat? Chunky cheese. Ratatouille is hilarious because the villain wasn't even evil. He just didn't want food cooked by rats. Dude, shut up. We didn't think anyone would notice that plot hole. We're not giving the Oscar back. I was presenting something in English the other day, and this kid started snickering and laughing at me. So I just stopped in the middle of talking and stared at him with the best evil look ever, and +1 for dirty look at Winston. If I wrote a dystopian novel where the corrupt evil megacorporation that controls society has a smirk for a logo, my editor would tell me to use a less heavy-handed metaphor. And yet, I can be your angel or your devil. I would help if you spelled angel right. 1. It's a meme. 2. Why are you so damn grumpy about misspelling grammars? Dude, we made it up. Go outside. Good God, the devil arrives. When you spend your whole life fighting evil, but evil wins the Oscar twice. The Resident Evil 2 remake burger. I like to add this anytime I submit online forms because I know that some developer is going to see it and wonder if they actually have a bug. Fun fact, crows can talk like parrots do. It requires a process called freezing their tongue. Yes, I want to train a flock of them to say, run, and release them onto a hiking trail. I want to ask, how many nightmares do you want to give people? All of them. I'm in a Walmart parking lot watching a woman who can't remember where she parked. Every time she holds her remote in the air, I honk my horn. I don't know why my last post was deleted. This page says no rules. Once again, selling positive pregnancy tests for $50 each. Need money for my kids. Make that man yours. Forever. I have seen a demon making a withdraw today. It's going to be a long year. Villain, how did you find my secret lair? The secret lair. Counting to 100,000 in one video. Going to report this for not safe for work, so that YouTube has to watch the whole thing. Just sold my house. The inspector and buyers are there today. Left them a little gift in a basement cabinet. I just met Billie Eilish at the beach. Are you okay? Are you wet? Do you know someone with kids? Do you hate that person? Oh no, a hornet. Relax. They're more afraid of you than you are of it. I like using cursive fonts. Run. The simple drink hack to save money at Disney World. Pre-pandemic, I would have just looked for half or 3/4 full bottles left around the park. Tasted just as good. When I was a kid, I dropped a— yeah, this is just attempted murder. He blocked me 3 days ago, but still has me on life 360. I threw my phone out of the car, so it notified him that I was in an accident. I now have 47 missed calls from him and haven't answered a single one. I ordered a Han Solo bookmark on eBay. It arrived today. This is how it was packaged. I set up a camera outside my house because my dog always was barking at something. I thought I would catch an animal or something, but boom, who the hell is this? You can run, but you can't hide. That's where you're wrong, pal. I can't do either. PSA, men don't get to decide what's sexist. So a particular group of people cannot have an opinion on something due to their gender. I am almost positive there is a term for this. I know this guy did not just put cologne on his toilet paper. Some girl linked with him a couple months ago, and she said he stank. Look how happy my friend is on his wedding day. Old skitty-doo-doo ass guy. Tell me your toxic trait as a movie watcher. I fire a real gun at the screen when I see a bad guy. I am sorry Flappy Bird users. 22 hours from now, I will take Flappy Bird down. I cannot take this anymore. He actually thought he was Oppenheimer. You big into Peaky Blinders?
Don't even joke, lad.
When your homie is winning, but you're too petty to let him get first place. When your ex says happy 1-year anniversary to her new guy, and you broke up 8 months ago. When you don't want me to move, but you tell me to go. What do you mean? How I sit down behind others. How others sit behind me. Tinder is horrible. How many tattoos do you have? Why are you dressed as a minion? Today I learned that some people don't drive with both of their feet. Do you use both or one foot? I use two. I like to cross my legs when I drive though, so left foot for acceleration and right for braking. Your brother got me pregnant and I'm keeping it. Did you see where I put the salsa though, lol? Losing my mind, just offered the aisle seat to the guy sitting between me and my girlfriend on a flight, and then he said he would rather stay in the middle seat between us. Leaning in, really close to people at the wishing well and whispering, saying, I wish your wish doesn't come true, then throwing in a penny. Translation, when you're asleep tonight, I'm going to eat your heart. I have never hated anyone in my life, except this next guy. My old job, I worked at a pizza place. Every week, this guy came in and ordered 2 large pizzas, and every single week, I yell, pick up Smith, and he walks up to the counter, shows me his receipt. I slide the pizza across the counter. When you think you feel an evil presence staring at you at 3 a.m. and flip on the lights. Now then, what's your third wish going to be? Yeah, this guy's not a good person. Scientists recently placed a 10-piece set of matching Tupperware in a sealed chamber. When they opened it a month later, the chamber had 24 lids that did not match any of the 6 remaining containers. What the hell is this monstrosity? People of the internet, it is time we put all of our disagreements aside. This evil is too great, too evil. We must stand together against this and see that in our demand for non-weird hummus, we can see each other's shared heritage. Cousins, we need each other now more than ever. I know people are making jokes, but this is a serious situation. In Japanese culture, prime ministers, even former ones, are considered important figures, and assassinating them is a serious cultural taboo. Murder is actually really frowned in Japan. It goes against the traditional concept of which means to live. Ah yes, I was looking for a soap dispenser labeled ketchup with a picture of grapes. I really want this bottle in my bathroom. I would place it next to matching decorative soaps and towels, as if it seems like it fits, but I will actually fill the thing up with ketchup. So when I have guests over and they decide to use the bathroom, they will see this bottle and have a moment of cognitive dissonance. This soap bottle in the bathroom is labeled ketchup, so surely it must dispense soap instead of ketchup, despite the label saying ketchup, right? And then they have a moment of realization, followed by abject horror as they pump vicious ketchup all over their hands instead of soap. One time in math class, my teacher was really annoyed at us and he was yelling, do you even know basic math? Do you know addition? What's 2 plus 2, Corey? What's 2 plus 2? And poor Corey wasn't paying attention, so I leaned over to him and whispered, 7. And he blurted out, 7. And I have never laughed harder, and I doubt I ever will. The Chinese aunties told me to post this. Asian buildings are designed so that when evil spirits fall from the sky onto the roof, they are propelled back up towards the sky. American houses are designed so that the evil spirits fall into your neighbor's lawn. If a female octopus is hungry and doesn't want to mate, but the male tries to, she will let him insert his mating arm and begin the process before inching closer to him. Then she will strangle him, kill him, and feast on his corpse in her den for a few days. My job fired me yesterday, saw it coming, just a seasonal position, already have a new job. And they asked me if I could still show up for my shift today because no one else could take it. I said yes. It is now 10 minutes past when I was supposed to clock in and I am laying in bed. I'm a nasty hag. Welcome to my evil hut. I'm not trying to be evil, but you seem all kinds of messed up. Are you okay? Please have some soup and stop to rest a while. That's the most evil glare I think I've ever seen on a cat. I did a little prank. I'm going to put all of these over my girlfriend's island. Evil clown stole my ingredients and will chop carrots into a big pot, meant to fool you into believing it's an odd hot tub, so he can then cook and eat you. What are you doing? It must feel so good to be an evil guy and sit at a circle table with other evil guys to discuss evil things. Like, imagine saying some evil stuff here. People doing keto will put mayonnaise on bacon, then sprinkle cheese over it and be like, I'm finally taking charge of my health. Had to unplug the touch lamp to prevent this adorable guy from turning it on whenever he was hungry at night. He's so smart and evil. How I wake up knowing my enemies ontologically evil and there is no act against them, which is wrong. Hey, we can see that your account balance is at -$2, so we're gonna charge you a $35 each shit fee because we're the bank. Billionaires going to space for 15 seconds rather than paying taxes, ending homelessness, ending world hunger, cancelling student debt. Stephanie, if you found out you have 1 day left, what would you do with it? Say goodbye and fix my relationships. Something illegal, except my fate? I would message 10 people on Facebook saying if they didn't forward the message to 10 people, I would die tomorrow.